For me and where I'm from, a $2,000-$3,000 dress, that's some riches.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 reality stars who fell off the map.
You really care, and we'll share tomorrow.
For this list, we'll be looking at famous or infamous reality stars who have gone low profile since the height of their stardom. Does this list contain too much nostalgia fuel? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Clay Aiken, American Idol. This North Carolina crooner came in second place on the second season of American Idol.
When the world wasn't upside down, I could take all the time I had.
Soon after, he hit the #1 spot on the Billboard 200 with his debut album, Measure of a Man. Once he hit stardom, Aiken made several appearances on Broadway and on screen, including Celebrity Apprentice, where he also placed second.
It seemed that it was my turn at bat, but Aubrey has an advantage because
His popularity was truly cemented when his fans, aka Claymates, created subgroups such as Claynadians, Clayropians, and Claysians. Nowadays, Aiken is once again out to win votes by running for representative of his home district. If elected, Aiken would be the first openly gay person from the South elected to Congress.
from stopping climate change and systemic racism and income inequality and gun violence to securing voting rights and free health care.
Number 9. Spencer and Heidi Pratt, The Hills. They're arguably the most notorious couple in reality television history.
Do you take this woman, Heidi, to be your wife, forsaking all others, and promise to be faithful to her alone?
I do.
Spidey's relationship blossomed on the hit MTV series The Hills as the sweet, innocent girl from Colorado fell madly in love with the rich bad boy. The couple made a name for themselves due to their outrageous behavior on reality show appearances such as I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Celebrity Big Brother, and Marriage Boot Camp.
So I really do. I want to forgive you, and I want to forget you.
Heidi also flirted with a music career with her 2010 album Superficial. Although this foray cost Spidey millions of dollars, her passion hasn't waned. Her most recent release is a Christian pop single, Glitter and Glory. Spencer has been making chaotic TikToks, such as one where he pushes a giant block of meat in a wheelchair. Number 8. Brooke Hogan, Hogan Knows Best. We watched the daughter of former WWE icon, Hulk Hogan, grow into adulthood on VH1's Hogan Knows Best.
Some jabroni just asked my daughter on a date.
That would be awesome. Dad, do you remember Adam?
No, she's not going out with him. Not as long as my name's Hulk Hogan.
During the show, Brooke worked on her music career and dealt with her overbearing father, who, at one point, installed a GPS device in her car.
Hello?
Just called to make sure you had your seatbelt on.
Yeah, I have it on.
Where are you guys at now?
Her most popular single, About Us, featuring Paul Wall, managed to debut on the Billboard Hot 100 and has since become a cult classic amongst pop heads. She then received her own spin-off and has made other attempts over the years to recapture the achievements from her debut album, with little success. Aside from growing an Airbnb renovation company called BB Designs, Brooke has been hinting at new music in production. Perhaps her brother Nick could slip her next song into his DJ set. Number 7. The Gotti Kids, Growing Up Gotti. Known for their foul-mouthed shenanigans on the short-lived A&E reality series Growing Up Gotti, this trio of brothers descends from the late mafia boss John Gotti.
Ma, the reason why they use all my gel? I don't have any gel! I don't have any gel!
Why don't I tell you? I'll find Joe. Where is
The
he?
youngest son used my gel!
After building a small but loyal following, the show was canceled after 3 seasons due to low ratings.
Sometimes we act like clowns.
Wish you were kids.
Real brothers do not fight with each other. Never.
10 years later, middle brother John had a lovely wedding where he managed to make $2.5 million from guests, who were required to bring a gift that was no less than a humble $5,000. He now has a son, Johnny, whom he's described as his, quote, greatest accomplishment. The other 2 siblings are very low-key these days, working at their family's auto shop. From what we can tell, they seem to remain very close. Number 6. Danity Kane, Making the Band 3. After competing against several other talented performers, this 5-member girl group was handpicked by Diddy on MTV's reality show Making the Band 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all did a great job today, ladies. Same time, same place tomorrow.
The subsequent seasons followed the group as they recorded their debut and sophomore albums. However, tensions grew within the group, and Diddy eventually kicked out Aubrey O'Day and D. Woods. The group disbanded in 2009, but attempted a comeback in 2013.
You're necessary, you're very necessary. I need you like the air I breathe.
Alas, a physical altercation between O'Day and Don Richard put those plans on hold for several years. In 2018, they launched a second comeback, but it was short-lived. By 2020, Danity Kane had become a duo, with O'Day and Richard releasing a further 3 singles. Number 5. Kate Gosselin, John and Kate +8. As an early pioneer of the "Can I speak to the manager" haircut, this matriarch of the supersized family entertained viewers with her strict parenting style and idiosyncratic criticisms of her husband.
It is very nerve-wracking. I was actually very worried about that, especially with them free and walking.
Amid rumors of infidelity, John and Kate separated and he left the show. Kate continued the series as Kate +8, which was focused on her raising the children by herself.
We can't go back now. We can only go forward.
It's just not good for our kids, for us to be arguing in front of our kids.
But I don't hate him.
Since the show wrapped, Kate starred in Kate + Date, where she tried to re-enter the dating world under the guidance of her 2 daughters.
The feeling of going on dates, if you put it in one word, is vulnerable.
It's unclear if we'll get to see another season, as it seems that she's since retired from showbiz. Kate was last spotted living her best life in North Carolina, where she got her nursing license. Number 4. Stacey London, What Not to Wear. This stylish host spent 10 years on the TLC hit What Not to Wear, teaching people how to find their true sense of style.
No self-respecting modern-day witch can wear these.
Everybody wears stripes.
It's so stereotypical. I mean, it's like unless you're gonna let a house fall on you and lie there.
Stacey and co-host Clinton Kelly would surprise unsuspecting fashion flops and subject them to a crash course in style training that always included a visit to the horrifying 360-degree mirror. Since the show wrapped, Stacey and Clinton aren't on the best of terms, despite their bubbly relationship on camera. The two have traded icy comments about their indifference to each other.
It does sound a little bit like, without the crutch of the skin-tight, very revealing clothes, you doubt your own beauty. Maybe, yes.
In 2019, she announced that she was in a serious relationship with musician Kat Yezbak. Together, they run a vintage resale page on Instagram that's a treasure trove of beautiful home goods. Number 3. Lo Bosworth, The Hills. After debuting on MTV's Laguna Beach, Lo Bosworth and her friends moved to The Hills, for which she's best known.
I feel like we're really making an effort, and if you don't want to put as much back,
it's just like I just don't care. We'll never be friends.
After the show ended, Bosworth earned a culinary degree from the prestigious International Culinary Center. In 2013, she put her experience as a reality star to use by creating a beauty channel on YouTube. However, 2016 saw her pivot again, founding a company focused on women's health called Love Wellness, which sells various vitamins and supplements.
And I really felt like what was available for women at the time was just not cutting it.
Her YouTube channel has since been relaunched to promote the company.
We make clean personal care products for women, along with really empowering, incredible information as well, right?
Number 2, Adrienne Curry, America's Next Top Model. This former reality star was the first contestant to nab the title of America's Next Top Model, stunning the judges with her smoldering looks and high-caliber charm.
America's Next Top Model is Adrienne.
After riding the top model wave, she joined the cast of The Surreal Life, where she met her future husband Christopher Knight. Yes, as in Peter Brady. The two had their own show on VH1 that followed their tumultuous relationship.
Chris basically really snapped, and I knew I had crossed the line. I mean, he got livid.
The show's cancellation was followed by the couple's divorce, and Adrienne suggested Chris should never get married again. Now, Adrienne is happily remarried in Montana, where she and her husband plan to raise chickens and live completely off the grid. It's probably a welcome change of pace from the chaotic world of Hollywood.
I just didn't want it to cost more than my dress because then I'd be really embarrassed. You know, it came close.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Tila Tequila. A shot at love with Tila Tequila. Long before the reign of influencers and bloggers as we know them today, this infamous entertainer was the most popular artist on MySpace with more than 31.5 million views.
My whole life, I've had my heart broken by both men and women, and I'm tired of being alone.
In 2007, she starred in the first bisexual dating show titled A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila. After only 2 seasons, the show was cut short, and Tila gave music another shot without much luck. Eventually, she was cast on the 16th season of Celebrity Big Brother, but was expelled after one day when anti-Semitic posts resurfaced. Since then, she's only entered the spotlight sporadically, with controversial remarks and nonsensical vlogs as Tornado Thean.
Then I went back down the hill with my dog, and Ella, she can get a little aggressive towards like strangers, you know, but she's harmless, sort of.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.